Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to explain about Code Cloud Field Lab for AWS Cloud, and this is day 34. So in day 34, we will create a simple AWS functions, what we did on day 33, but by using the CLI, because in the previous video we have did the same task by using the AWS consoles, but the better way we will also create a Lambda functions by using the AWS CLI. So I have already logged in this lab, and this lab is showing like that we have to create a Python script, and we will define the Python functions where we will print the welcome to KE lab. For this Python functions, after that we will zip these functions, this AWS script, not functions, AWS script. We will Lambda script. We will unzip this one. Once we will zip and unzip, then we will create a finally AWS functions. To create AWS functions, we will require a one AWS role. So we will also check the rules, because in this case the rules will be automatically there. So see, I am role, use this role name this one, because this role will automatically will be there. So we don't need to create a role, new role. We have to just create a AWS Lambda functions by using this role. Okay, so the step by step task is, first we will create a Lambda script. Okay, this is the Python script. Then we'll zip this script. Once we will zip, then we'll create a AWS Lambda functions by using the function zip file. And once we'll zip, we will just show the output. Okay, so this is the task. So let me create quickly this mm, Python script. So how we can do from the CLI, let me just go here. Okay, so what is did cat, directly we are creating this file Python script, and we are defining this function. Def means functions, Lambda handler, and the status code should be 200. Here is status code is 200, and we will print the function's name is welcome to KE lab. Okay, so just click hit. This Python script is state. Okay, so we can check here ls, this is the file. And we can also check the function cat lambda, and we'll see our function is fine. Yeah, our function is fine. All right, then let me unzip this one. Okay, so to sorry, zip these functions, uh, let me use this command. I will put every command on the YouTube video, so you can just copy paste the commands. So for zipping these functions, we will use zip function.zip, because we will provide this name of the zip. So function.zip, and which file we want to zip this Lambda functions file. Okay, so hit. Yeah, so now ls, we can see here we have the zip file, we have the Python script. Okay, now finally, uh, to create a Lambda functions, we required this ARN role for this ARN number for this role. So because use of ARN, we will define our Lambda functions should we use this functions. So to know the ARN number of this role, we will have to uh, check some command. Okay, so I will also provide this one. So I'm just putting this command. So role ARN, we are requesting role ARN AWS IAM get role, and what is the role name? This role already available, Lambda execution role, lambda regulation node, and what is our query? It's role ARN. Okay, so it will show our role, this one. Okay, so by using this role, the role name this one, and this AWS account name is this one. So by using this role ARN, we will execute our lambda functions. Okay, so we'll see. Okay, so to set as a output functions, we can put here this command, so it will be save as a role. So echo role ARN. Okay, so this is here, and let me finally create a lambda functions. Okay, so what should be our lambda functions name? Xfusion Lambda CLI. Okay, all right, so let me execute this command. So what we are doing here, AWS Lambda create functions. The function name is Xfusion Lambda CLI, and runtime is Python version. We can use the Python version 3.13 is better stable version or not. Sorry, 13. Okay, you can use 12 as well, but yeah, and the role equal to role ARN, we have saved this role ARN here in the role. So it will be pick up. Handler name is lambda functions dot handler, and zip file is function dot zip. We are using this file. Okay, so that's it, and let me execute this one. So this will create our lambda functions. So what will be the our lambda functions? Xfusion Lambda CLI. All right, so our lambda function is created. All right, we will wait sometimes and check our lambda function is active or not. So to check our lambda functions, uh, okay, so we will also check our lambda function is active or not. To check the lambda function is active or not, we will just run this command. So what is the status? It's active. Okay, so if the lambda function is active, then we can deploy this in lambda functions. Okay, so our lambda function created. Let me create a test for this lambda function so that we can see the output. Okay, so to create a test, we can run this command. What we are doing, AWS Lambda Invoke, function name is Xfusion CLI functions, payload response.json. Okay, so once we are creating a test for this lambda functions, we are saving the output as a response.json. So so let me just quickly test it. Yeah, and we can see response, cat response. Yeah, see, so our output is status 200 and welcome to k. That's it. So our lambda function is created, everything is done. That's it for this lab. We can check it out from here, and we have successfully completed this day for 34. So thanks for watching. If you have any confusion, do let me on the comment section.